With 2 easy races in the bag, the road to Master Rank continues. Our hero's journey will take him to the hills of Austria, the farmlands in Texas, and whatever it is Bahrain is known for. Hoping his win streak continues, our hero begins this episode at the Red Bull Ring. The hills are now in Austria. Unlike the career of Nikita Mazepin, only a few corners make up this track, one of the shortest in Formula One, much like the career of Nikita Mazepin. Nikita Mazepin sucks.
Let's see how we do. I don't have a race setup, just time trial setups. Oh well. That's not good. By 2/10. Not very good at all. This might be close. Can't change this. It's alright. We'll see how we can do. Alright. Try to get out of DRS and then we should be okay. Hopefully we don't get wrecked out at turn 1. Everybody else in? That's good. What is going on? Oh, this car feels so unstable. Gotta drive under the limit so that I don't lose control here. Oh, really unstable.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Okay, starting to settle down a little bit there. P2 and P3 are battling it out, so they're going to lose some time. Don't feel comfortable coming out of that turn whatsoever. Yeah, back end is just really, really twitchy with this time trial setup. Whew, okay. Even though the car didn't feel all that comfortable, to me, still came home with the victory. Helped that somebody took out everybody at turn 1, and that once everything did kind of settle down, the guys behind us started battling. So, pretty good race. My heart rate is at 95 beats per minute. I'm sure it was a lot higher than that, but 104, I guess. Yeah, 104. I always get super nervous with these races for some reason.
Having conquered the hills of Austria, we now head towards the flatlands of Texas. Hot dogs in hand and moments away from impending heart attacks, we have welcomed the Circuit of the Americas by Americans. Although sharing physical traits, scent, and nomenclature with the farm animal, shockingly, the American imperialist swine shares no genetics with the common pig. On an interesting note, Texas has been plagued by an invasive species native to Italy. Will it make an appearance today, or will our hero enjoy clean home race?
Heart rate is at 110 BPM. That's crazy. I don't know why I get so nervous when these things start. Low percentage of rain in qualifying, and race should be... I can't check race for some reason. Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I think it was a purple sector. Oh, okay. All right. 160 beats per minute for qualifying. All right. Almost a second faster than P2. Couple little mistakes we made. So we'll see how this goes. I know I have more pace than that. I think I have a little bit more pace than that. Let's just hope we get a good start here, and we don't get behind traffic. Otherwise, I'm just going to pit early, I think.
Wild Bitches Americanus, or the American Wild Bitch.
What is that guy doing? Leave it to some idiot to ruin this for everybody else. Oh, messed up that section right there. Went a little wide. Alright, so again, I think I'm just gonna wait until everybody pits before I jump into the pit, just to avoid anybody screwing my race up. The car feels a little understeery, but that's okay. I think I might have changed my dry race setup to a little bit more of an understeery setup for last week's weekly event, and then forgot about it. Yeah, car doesn't want to turn in. But we're still a good distance in front of everybody else, so not too much to worry about. I'd probably use a little bit of ERS now, huh?
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Confirmed.
Alright. One lap later. Hopefully everybody else pits before we do. Don't want to go flat out here just to save tires a bit. Alright, so I know the two in last place have pitted. I can't tell if P3 has pitted or not. Or if he just made a mistake. I don't really want to pause to check. Whoop. Went a little bit too deep there. Why do people leave? At the very least, stay and finish the race. You get your points. Oh, my hands are starting to cramp up a little bit. I turned down the force feedback strength from 150 to 130 a couple days ago, but my hands are still cramping. Alright, halfway through the race, we got about a 30-second gap to P2, who just left last lap. I shouldn't be talking while I'm driving. I can barely drive.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Alright, gonna be pitting at the end of this lap onto mediums. And then we're gonna be taking them to the end of the race. I think as long as we don't lose our front wing, we should have this victory. Softs still feel pretty decent. I don't feel too bad right now. Alright, a couple more people pitting. I think that might be AI controlled drivers anyway. The guy that qualified second is now back up into P2. Alright, super conservative on pit entry. No point in risking it. The one thing that sucks about the rear view mirror is that it blocks the pit light, but it's okay. Only a couple tenths. As soon as the clock stops, I know when to go.
Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
And then we can just take it easier for the rest of the race. I hope we don't have to start saving fuel soon. I think I started with an extra half a lap's worth of fuel. Oh, missed the fastest lap by 1/10. Alright, gonna have to start lifting and coasting. I have no fuel left. Alright. Don't want to run out of fuel on the last lap here.
This is your final lap of the race.
I'll have to remember next time I play or
The tank is empty.
racing at Coda to put in a little bit extra fuel, as for some reason my driving style is not conducive to saving fuel around here. Usually a half a lap extra is more than enough at most other tracks, but I guess I just don't drive well enough around here. Well, it should be enough. Well, definitely is enough. Alright, started off pretty weird and then the gap grew pretty quickly, so but we come out with the win anyway. I really need to turn off that driver message at the end of the races. That crap is annoying, even when it's coming from me. So this guy did pretty well in quali, but he kind of dropped off pretty quick. I don't know if maybe it was because of that idiot that had a false start and then just started driving across the track. I don't know if he screwed everybody up. I'll have to check the replay and see what happened. He's the only one that's still in the race, so kudos to him, I guess.
Another easy victory in the books upon to Bahrain, and perhaps the first challenge of the day. Bahrain, one of the lucky few Persian Gulf countries that haven't been introduced to democracy by America due to its low oil reserves. As such, America pretends to be friendly to some valuable resources found there anyways, at which point some terrorist attack will suddenly happen and the US military will invade, claiming the locals are in need of democracy. But I digress.
Okay. Oh my god, I have to pee so bad. Should we go with the... Yeah, maybe we'll go with the more stable one. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know what the difference is with the more stable one. Maybe tire pressures? I think I lowered the tire pressures. That's about it. Okay, not a really good time, but good enough for first. Probably shouldn't have taken turn 1 in 4th gear. Alright, might be some tough competition here. Let's see how we do. Go with 14.8. I can't remember how much fuel we usually use here. Alright, let's hope we get a decent start. Alright, we got out of the carnage at least. Alright, warning number 1. Oh, that sucks.
Okay, clear.
Alright, we're gonna save our ERS right now. We'll go late on the pit stop again. Just to avoid traffic. They're gonna start battling right now. Hopefully they'll slow each other down. Grip is starting to go on the tires. I can feel it. They're really slowing each other down. Lucky for me. Let's see where we come out.
Complete, go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Oh, feels a little unstable. Either way, Dice seems to be staying at the same gap. Pretty quick considering he is on hard tires. But I'm assuming he's pushing right now. Well, he needs to push, whereas I can drive a little bit more conservatively. Just don't make any mistakes. Don't feel confident going flat out here. Alright, so in my younger years, I've lost a whole bunch of races pushing when I'm in a position like this. For absolutely no reason. I have an 8.5 second lead. Normally, just because of my vanity, I would push to try and get the fastest lap. But I've learned that it's not worth losing the race over. I don't even want to push hard coming out of turn 2 there. Next lobby has pretty decent pace though. I mean, if it weren't for that incident at turn 2, Dice would probably be winning this race right now. Just really babying the throttle, coming out of every corner. I just don't want to risk it. This is the last of our 5 pre-promotion. Last of our 5 preliminary races before we get promoted to whatever class we're going to be going into. Ooh, lost grip there for a second. I need to stop talking. I can't drive and talk.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
Wow, that was so slow. Careful now. Well, there we go. That was a close race at first. I think had it not been for that one mistake, we probably would have been battling with Dice for the rest of this race, and whoever won, you know, that would have been up in the air, because he seemed to have really good pace, and even when he went onto the hard tires and I got onto the mediums, he was still keeping up. And it didn't look like he was using the racing line, or if he does have the racing line assist on, he's not following it like I am, because he was going offline a little bit and gaining some time. So really, really good driver. Super Bowl 99 looked like he was keeping up as well too for a little while there before he pitted. So yeah, 2 other really, really quick guys in this lobby, and for the most part pretty clean. I love it when I get into a lobby and there isn't people dive bombing into turn 1 and then weaving back and forth on the straights. So kudos to these guys. But yeah, this is the last race, and now we'll see where we get promoted to as soon as this all finishes up.
After 5 races, our hero has been finally given an actual rank, triple silver. The battles will only become more difficult from here on out. Gone are the salty tryhards. Here now are the super virgins. Can our hero continue his win streak?